So, Mr. Siegel, but it says here that your first entry, Hallelujah, is Hallelujah Man one of your songs?
No.
What about Mein Geschenk an Dich?
An dich. Mein Geschenk an dich ist die Liebe. This was my first entry in the pre-final, you know.
In 1972?
72, yes. Plus, Meine Liebe will ich dir geben. And then I did 74, I did Bye Bye, I Love You.
Okay.
And for Luxembourg was Irene Shearer, wonderful English woman. And I still love her.
And now we're going to start the interview.
Okay.
Devon Aderemi, wiwibloggs.com. I am here with Mr. Ralph Siegel, who is celebrating his 25th entry at the Eurovision Song Contest. Congratulations. It's a big achievement.
If I see your smile, I'm happy to be here, you know. This is the wonderful thing about Eurovision, you know. You see people who smile here, who enjoy this contest, and that makes it really great. And that's why I could make it for 25 years, you know. It's been hard time, but I loved it so much, and thank God I'm here.
But you have composed the soundtrack to many people's lives and many people's memories, and you know you're back with Spirit of the Night. I've got to ask you, when you were composing this particular entry, I know you have a very special relationship with Valentina Monetta. Did you think of a duo in mind?
No. I wrote the song in America. I have a little place in America where I spent some time working with some authors also in America. And one night I wrote, it's feeling of the night, feeling of the night, feeling. And I started to groove and play and continue the song. I wrote some lyrics to it. I said, well, this could be some feeling of the Eurovision night, you know.
So it was done recently?
I wrote it in March last year.
Oh my God, because you have such a big catalogue. I was of the impression that this was something that you've had cooking.
No.
Oh, okay.
I didn't. It was just, I wrote it maybe a year ago, yes.
Okay.
Just all by myself, waiting for my darling Laura to come to America. You know, I was there already a week. And I was feeling of the night, yeah, and sat there and grooved and did some other licks around it. And then
Can I just pause you?
Yeah.
I'm so glad you mentioned Laura, because she is a darling.
Laura
she is beautiful.
Laura,
and I would love to have her in this interview. Laura, please come and join us. Yes. This is so exciting.
Better. It makes it even better.
Laura, do you sing as well?
No, I don't sing.
Do you compose?
I don't compose, but I used to work 12 years for a musician, a Swiss musician. So I was always into the music business, but always in the background of the music business.
So what makes Ralph Siegel different in terms of his songwriting process and how he approaches music? What makes Ralph different? Because you've been in the music industry for 12 years, so you've seen how they do. You've seen what makes Ralph special?
It's his passion for music. Ralph is constantly in his head is music. So wherever we are, wherever he hears something or sees something, he has an idea or he sees a title, just like a city name, and then he has the title, and then he starts to get the rhythm to it, and it's a very interesting development how a song starts to grow when he does it. He's not just sitting there, okay, I have to now make a new song. It's always developing over a long time, but very interesting.
And Ralph, how do you find the right lyricist for your material? Do you send it out to many people and then choose the best?
No. First of all, I'm trying to find titles, you know. Most of the lyricists come to me and say, can I send you a lyric? I say, no, find me some interesting titles, you know. For me, the title is like Puppet on a String or a little piece or
Genghis
whatever.
Khan, Genghis Khan, Ibn Frieden, and the list goes on. C'est ma vie.
Yes, and then I see what artist do I have, what fits, what idea comes with an artist. And if you have the artist, you start writing for his personality and for his voice. You know, give him his highlight or give him his low notes. You know, so it depends whatever he's singing. And then the personality, and then a good example is "Feeling of the Night." We suddenly said, okay, so it could be a duet for Valentina and Jimmie, which later on happened. Long story. And then I had a girl and a boy. I had Jutta and Steve Barnacle from London. He's a musician. They are a love couple. I said, you write the
Oh,
lyrics.
they're lovers.
They are lovers.
Oh.
And it's a German girl, a lady, and him, an English musician. So we have at least a right English lyric, you know, not a German guy who hopes to write a good English lyric. It's a real great English lyric. But it's a feeling of a woman and a man. So they wrote this song from the lyrics for a couple. So that's why I picked them, you know.
Except they changed your feeling of the night to spirit of the night.
No. We just it was feeling of the night. It was feeling of the rain. It was feeling. It was just a feeling of the ESC. Where it would be too boring, you know. But it was the feeling of the night, spirit of the night, feeling in the rain. We had this kind of, and then we decided spirit of the night would be great because the spirit is different things, you know. The spirit is touching. The spirit comes from wherever, and the spirit was just a Eurovision night between people. So that's how we wrote that song. And then, as I said, it's a long story, you know. I invited Valentina, and then they got together. And
I mean, she adores you. You have a very special relationship
She's
with her. I've got to ask Laura, do you follow the Eurovision Song Contest?
I have to be honest, I follow it since 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were aware when San Marino made history with Maybe?
No, we were last year in Stockholm together, but there
yes.
was no entry with. We did not. We were just visitors.
we met half a year after Maybe.
Yeah, half a year after Maybe.
Okay, so you know about Chain of Lives and
The first year, no, Laura Pinsky was with, but that was for Germany for the Vorentscheid. Number 4 with Laura Pinsky.
That was a great song. That was a real great song.
Under the Sun, we're one. So,
That's a real pity.
Internationally, here is the first time where we are. For me, very interesting. I love it. I'm already in the ESC
you're already
fever.
addicted.
Yeah.
That's how I started.
Yeah, really. I'm already addicted.
I've got to ask you, Ralph. Because your catalogue is so huge, not only your personal catalogue, but also your catalogue for other artists. So like Valentina has 4 Eurovision entries. You must have a favourite. So
Say it again.
okay.
Of my songs, or general, or the songs I wrote, or
The songs you wrote will be here for the next 8 hours. So let's use Valentina Monetta, right? She has 4 Eurovision entries.
Yes.
Which of these 4 is your favorite and why?
Valentina,
Yeah.
it was Chrysalide.
Yes.
Chrysalide was my absolute favorite song, and the pity was that we were voted like they do, number 1, or either Denmark will win or San Marino will win, you know. And then we saw we're a little bit in heaven, and then comes the semifinale, and I think the semifinale is a little bit unfair because they vote each other out and in, you know. And then all those people in the semifinale, the other countries, didn't vote for her. They were just, she will go through anyway. And she didn't even have a chance for the finale.
She came 11th. She was quite close.
It was 2 points, you know.
Yeah.
And I pray that she makes the finale this year because she deserves it really, you know. And
Do you think she will?
I hope. You never know, you know. After Chrysalide not coming to the finale, I sometimes.
But then Maybe did.
Yes, but maybe I was totally ill. You know that I was sick. I was lying in bed for 2 weeks. I was dead on half dead on the piano.
We don't want the word dead, please.
Half dead on the piano, and we had no chance. You know, so I really dream that she does the finale one more time, and I think they have a good chance.
Your legacy continues in the form of Johnny Blue, which is moving to Vienna. Congratulations.
Yeah.
That is very exciting news.
Yes.
And you've also got Zeppelin, another musical.
We wrote a play the whole year, 2.5 hours of music, you know. This is more than 3 minutes, you know. Really hard work, but this is my way of leaving something on this earth, you know. Not only a few songs, also play which is a drama, and which is probably the best work I've done in my life.
Amazing. Yeah. Ralph, how are you going to celebrate your 25 years in Eurovision? In fact, it's not even 25 years, it's more than 25 years. Your 25th entry at Eurovision.
I would love to celebrate it on the Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
That would make it complete, you know. it would make me really happy to have this 25th entry on a Saturday, no matter what happens on Saturday. But I wish that Valentina and we make it to the final, and this is my biggest hope.
Amazing. Laura, how does it's interesting because you're now in the Eurovision family, obviously, because you're now attending. Everybody who attends is part of the family.
Lovely.
What is it like being accompanied by the legend himself? Like
To be here with him?
yeah, to be here with him and to be here for his entry.
It's great. I love it. As I said, last time we were just visitors, but now everybody is in this big fever, and we see what do they do, and it's just very interesting, and I love it. I really like it a lot.
And to those who don't know much about Eurovision, what is the feeling the first time?
The feeling the first time is that you still need to learn a lot, because when you have never were with the Eurovision, has nothing to do, you first have to understand how the voting system goes. So I'm still learning, and now I got it all settled. And
the voting's changed as well, hasn't it, Ralph? Now it's been it's more exciting now. Do you find?
I don't even know.
It's changed.
I tell you, I don't even know.
Now I thought I know it, but I don't know anything.
I don't know what changed. I'm just writing a song. I'm trying to give the best and hope that whatever we will go to the final and they feel well this day and this night, and hope to do the best. I don't know how the voting works. I just know that.
You just focus on what you're good at.
But I don't care so much. I just do my work, my writing for my artists, and then I hope the best for them.
Amazing. And you heard, that's Ralph Siegel's wish. Will you make it come true? Eurovision News with Attitude. If Jimmie Wilson and Valentina Monetta are your favorite act, vote them through. San Marino, semi-final 1, right? Semi-final 1?
2.
2.
Semi-final 2. See you later. Bye.
You're so great.
Thank you so much. Thank you. My dream is to attend your studio in Munich.